I used to wish on falling stars, thinking love was just too far. But then you walked into my night, and suddenly the world felt right.
You said my name like you already knew the parts I hide, the honest truth. No fairy tale, no perfect scene, but somehow you became my dream.
And every time you take my hand, I feel the ground, not just the sand.
You're more than a dream, more than a spark. You lit a fire deep in my heart. Not just a whisper, not just a sigh. You're the reason I believe in the sky.
This love is real, it's what it seems. You're more than hope. You're more than a dream.
I've loved before, but never this way. You turned my winters into May. Even in silence, you speak to me like waves that move beneath the sea.
You hold the broken, not just the whole. You saw the cracks and called them gold. No need to wake, no need to sleep. You're the promise I get to keep.
And if I lose the world somehow,
I'd still have you
right here, right now.
'Cause dreams just fade when morning's near. But you're still here.
You're more than a dream, you're the air I breathe, the quiet truth I never leave. Not just a story, not just a theme.
Your love that lives beyond the dream.
You're not a wish, you're my heartbeat's theme.
You're real, you're true. You're more than a dream. Yes, you're more than a dream.
I used to wish on falling stars, thinking love was just too far. But then you walked into my night, and suddenly the world felt right. You said my name like you already knew the parts I hide, the honest truth. No fairy tale, no perfect scene, but somehow you became my dream. And every time you take my hand, I feel the ground, not just the sand. You're more than a dream, more than a spark. You lit a fire deep in my heart. Not just a whisper, not just a sigh. You're the reason I believe in the sky. This love is real, it's what it seems. You're more than hope. You're more than a dream. I've loved before, but never this way. You turned my winters into May. Even in silence you speak to me like waves that move beneath the sea. You hold the broken, not just the whole.
You saw the cracks and called them gold. No need to wake, no need to sleep. You're the promise I get to keep. And if I lose the world somehow, I'd still have you right here, right now. 'Cause dreams just fade when morning's near. But you're still here. You're more than a dream, you're the air I breathe, the quiet truth I never leave. Not just a story, not just a theme, your love that lives beyond the dream. You're not a wish, you're my heartbeat's theme. You're real, you're true. You're more than a dream. Yes, you're more than a dream. I used to wish on falling stars, thinking love was just too far. But then you walked into my night, and suddenly the world felt right. You said my name like you already knew the parts I hide, the honest truth. No fairy tale, no perfect scene, but somehow you became my dream. And every time you take my hand, I feel the ground, not just the sand. You're more than a dream, more than a spark. You lit a fire deep in my heart. Not just a whisper, not just a sigh. You're the reason I believe in the sky. This love is real, it's what it seems. You're more than whole. You're more than a dream. I've loved before, but never this way. You turn my winters into May. Even in silence you speak to me, like waves that move beneath the sea. You hold the broken, not just the whole. You saw the cracks and called them gold. No need to wake, no need to sleep. You're the promise I get to keep. And if I lose the world somehow, I'd still have you right here, right now. 'Cause dreams just fade when morning's near. But you're still here. You're more than a dream, you're the air I breathe, the quiet truth I never leave. Not just a story, not just a theme. Your love that lives beyond the dream. You're not a wish, you're my heartbeat's theme. You're real, you're true. You're more than a dream. Yes, you're more than a dream.